Hi, my name is Katie Mathews, and today I'd love to share my story with you. When I was 16, I was your average teenager. I loved going camping, hanging out with friends, playing basketball, but that all changed in a few short seconds. I'm sitting before you today paralyzed from the chest down, including my hands and fingers, all because of a car crash. A friend of mine and I were driving on the interstate, and when we were about to miss the exit we needed to take, she swerved to try and make it. She later told me she felt like the car was going to flip, so she overcorrected and we flipped 4 times. Now, off-duty paramedics just happened to be driving the opposite direction and were on us immediately. They called for a helicopter, and I spent 5 weeks in the neuro ICU, 2 of which in a coma. I was then medevac to a specialty hospital in Denver, Colorado, where I spent 5 months just recovering. After I returned home from the hospital, I started getting depressed. I just thought, how could God have let this happen to me? How could this be my life? For about a year, I was living with depression and hopelessness. My mom, in seeing this, had a conversation with me. She just said, you have 2 choices in life. You can be depressed, angry, and bitter for the rest of your life, or you can be grateful for the life you're so blessed to still have. I didn't want to be depressed for the rest of my life, so I took my mom's advice. Whenever a can't thought would come into my head, I would be sure to quickly change it with, yes, but I'm still blessed with. My hope for a brighter future began to arise when I started acknowledging that the Lord God continues to bless me in so many ways, even with my broken body. I started with the hope with small things first, like being able to go outside and enjoy the fresh air and the leaves changing in the autumn, or even taking my service dog Cowboy out with me for a walk. That led to bigger opportunities for me, like being able to live independently, something in the medical field that is impossible for a quadriplegia to do. And I'm doing it with God's help. I'm now going to college at Northwest University, and I've been able to speak to teens and groups of all sorts about the dangers of distracted driving. In many ways, my car crash was a setback for me, but it jolted me forward so much more than it ever set me back, because it gave me the greatest gift of all, a relationship with God.